Patrick. I see already you, but I don't see Mr. Shandu and I don't see Mr. Hunter. So let me. So I already see Mr. Hunter answer me. Hold it 1 minute. Sisi, are you here? I give you go host so you can turn on your microphone. Oh, Mr. Hunter come. Go host. And I just don't see Mr. Shandu. Hello, Mr. Hunter. Good evening. Hello, Mr. Hunter. You can? No. Maybe and try again now.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, now you can. So I just don't see Mr. Shandu, but Mr. Shandu also come. So
I'm here. I'm here.
let me give just okay. I do like this, and then I do like this. No. Try again. Yeah, now you can. So I little bit just tell our plan in these presentations, in this Zoom meeting. So a little bit about current situations, what company now do, and what is our like a plan in near couple months about new product ecosystem and presentations, and then we can use this English version presentations to present our new product ecosystem correctly.
Okay, so I need to do presentation now because I haven't prepared any slides yet. No.
I have your slides. I
thought,
have your slides.
yeah, I thought it's supposed to talk about the
Okay.
situation here. Yeah.
So let's you do about situations and plans, and I do presentations because I already listened one time.
Yeah. So let me just. All right, guys. So. Give me a second. Let me just send a message first. Oh, sorry. Give me a second. I'm trying to send. I'm trying to send some message
Okay. Patrick, then when
to.
you before you post Zoom, you also cut because we don't need very long, just important things.
All right. Okay. Okay. Now
Yeah.
done. All right, guys. First of all, good. I think good afternoon at South Africa. My side is evening time right now. Okay. So let me just actually that I believe if everybody has been following up with the situation here with the situation here. So Project Titan is ongoing. You know, if Project Titan is ongoing, and then the wind here is too strong. Let me just change another location. Project Titan is ongoing, and basically, uh, actually, I would like to know: is there any problem faced in South Africa community itself? Is it more onto the conversion of the asset and the staking, or is it more on towards the Planet Titan issue, or the moving forward of Planet Titan. So this is something that I would really like to know. I would really like to want to know, what is the current progress of South Africa community itself.
Mr. Shandu, you mute. You again, no, 1 minute, so you again give him co-host because he exit and come again. Yeah, now you can, Mr. Shandu.
Okay, thank you, Michael. Maybe before I come on, what exactly you would like to hear, let me appreciate this opportunity, Mr. Anta, given that you are looking basically the whole community of Unilive. We have like 7 continents in here, but to always give us the ear and the time, we always appreciate that. I think you can just speak on both. We listened with the live yesterday that you were hosting with Jeffrey. Most of the
Oh, great!
questions,
You heard you watched the live, really?
yes. So
Wow,
most
that
of
was
the questions have been answered. It's just that obviously, since we had already arranged the Zoom meeting,
mm,
maybe you can just give that a little bit of confidence boosting to the community, because a lot of things has happened since from the closing of Unimex 1.0. But what I would like maybe to suggest, and because our community had asked about it, the issue of support, because there are many people which face difficulties, but they don't really not sure where to shout to say I'm struggling here. In
mm,
Unimex we had that support button which you can conduct support whenever you are facing troubles. Maybe you can also come on that part. And as well, in a Planet Titan, because of this activations of account rebinding, some other people binded or confused the addresses when they were binded. Remember, people have multiple accounts, so you will find that person has account A, B, C, and D. So
mm.
he took the account that he had binded to D and now binded it to C and all that. Maybe you can also advise in that. And also maybe just briefly make it make sense to someone who bought the staking and who thinks, oh, all of a sudden I'm told that I can't access my money. Okay, now I'm happy I can access, but I can only access such a little portion. Just a little
Right.
bit of them so that they can understand. And when Unimex 2.0 comes back, what will it mean and when do we expect that? But basically, we were there yesterday. We listened to your live with Jeffrey, and even Michael recorded it and shared it in our groups as well. So no one can have an excuse to say, but I didn't hear Mr. Hunter. You were so clear, you were so thorough yesterday with Jeffrey. Personally, most of the questions that my team had been pushing forward were answered from that live streaming. So I wouldn't expect you to spend an hour saying what you already said yesterday. It will be unfair for us to ask that.
Actually, guys, if you were to, if you were to ask me, right, okay, I will prefer to this Zoom to say what I wanted to say. You know, deep down here, there is a lot I wanted to say. In fact, it's actually yesterday there's a lot of things, I wanted to say, but because due to time constraint, and due to, there's, and if the South African community allow me, let me just finish, what is inside the bottom of my heart, guys, Mr. Chandu, I know, you'll be with us. Let me ask the question, Mr. Chandu, when do you become part of our family?
I downloaded the app on the 26th of January, but I became active on the 7th of March 2025.
Yes, 9th of March to, I think it's 9th of March to 29th of March. you were the most active one, last year. I was with the platform since day one, which is on the October 1st, 2024. Guys, I have put in too much to give up anything right now. You know, Unilive, and all the ecosystem, okay, is just like, it's just like a children to me, guys. So, I mean, the fact that, every now and then I will appear in live streaming almost every day. I was in different Zoom. You can see that, I am here to stay. I am here to stay with everyone. I'm here to moving forward with everyone. So with that part, guys, rest assured that, when everything fail, I will not fail. Okay, because I'm here all the way together with Mr. Michael, Mr. Jason. I know we're supposed to have this Zoom meeting at 5 p.m. 5 hours ago, 5 p.m. Singapore time, but last minute we have a urgent meeting. Mr. Michael is there in the meeting as well. Of course, that meeting was to announce good news to everyone. The good news is, in short, the good news is, by tomorrow, by next week, everything will be, all the operation wise, everything will be back to normal. You can you can proceed with Titan. You can proceed with Titan operation as per normal. Now I know that, number one thing, I do not have a plan on what to say, so I just say whatever I have in mind. So if you don't mind, guys, because I just finished another meeting. Mr. Michael know that, we have a dinner with some of the big people in the crypto industry. People like the Dragonfly people. We just had a dinner with them. So, we are laying the foundation, we are laying the groundwork, we are building the relationship with some of the big people, so that in future Unilife community have a chance to work with even bigger project than, Titan itself. So I just got back, I just got back home. So let me just share whatever I have in mind. I haven't scheduled what I want to say. I think number one thing is that, I know for Project Titan, when you bind the wallet, things like that, it's going to be very tedious. It's going to be very confusing, a lot of works, because we are going from mini app, Unilife mini app, all the way out to Web3 wallet, using Web3 wallet to go into the website. This type of learning curve to some people is a little bit too steep. So in order to, to simplify all the things, like, okay, for all the people. Let me get my coffee, sorry. The best coffee is always the coffee made by your wife. So to simplify everybody operation, we decided to move Titan back to our mini app itself. So you no longer need to buy your wallet, etc., etc., etc. All this confusing step, all this extra step. So moving forward, next week onward, guys, Titan operation will be back to the mini app. You no longer need to go through the Web3 wallet to access the website itself. Everything will be done at Unilive mini app. All right, guys. So this is the first good news. So if you have multiple account, 10, 20 account, don't worry. No, you do not need to bind all this wallet, all this account with your Web3 wallet anymore. Everything will move back to the mini app. All the operation will be very familiar to everyone. That's one thing. Second thing, ever since on the 5th of January until now, all the bad things that you can imagine, we already encountered. All the bad things you can imagine, in on a platform, on a project, everything that is bad, we have already encountered. Okay, so that is a good news, because there's nothing worst thing that we have not encountered anymore. So when we have meet all the bad things, just like a cryptocurrency, when we meet all the bad things, okay, and there's no more bad things for us to encounter anymore, the only way for us to move up is up. The only direction to move is up. So moving forward next week, everything is gonna be smooth. Everything is gonna be, buttery smooth. All right, guys. This is the second thing itself. So, uh, when we move back, if you think back, guys, if you think back, our best period of time is last year. Our best period of time is before 5th of January. Anytime before 5th of January is the good time. Okay, whether it's in South African community, whether it's in China community, Korea, Vietnam, Europe, Russia, Central Asia, anytime before the 5th of January is the best time for Unilive. The problem came with after 5th of January when we set up our CX, our Unimax 1.0, that is where all the problem, that is where all the problem is. If you are if you are superstitious, if you are very superstitious, in Chinese, this is the year of the horse. Now, in Chinese, there is a saying, usually in the year of the horse, if you start the year with a lot of trouble, it's a good sign. Why? Because the best horse in the wild is always is always the wild horse. And the horse that is the hardest to train and the hardest to tame the horse, right, is always going to be the horse that's going to bring you the furthest. So in the year of the horse, to Chinese, this year is the year of the horse. And we started the year with a lot of, bad things, bad news, which is a good sign, to our race, to our Chinese, is a good sign. Why? Because which means that the moment where we tame the horse is the moment where this horse is going to bring us to the next level. So guys, what the best year we have is before 5th of January. So right now, what we are doing is to bring back the kind of feeling before 5th of January. So we are moving everything back to the mini app itself, where everybody is very familiar with the operation, where everybody have no problem, expanding the community through the mini app itself. So this is the thing. So all the bad things that we can encounter in the first 2.5 months of 2026, we already encountered. So moving forward in the rest 10.5 months, okay, we will be very smooth, okay, because everything is going back to what we are familiar with. That is the first thing. And then the other thing is that, for Unimax itself, as for those people who have watched the live streaming, guys, Unimax 2.0, we are meeting the economy people, okay, on the 23rd of March, which is another 4 days from now, which is coming Monday, if I'm not wrong. So this is the third meeting that we are going to have. The first 3 meeting is online like this. So the last meeting of the negotiation is then the economy people coming to Singapore, to meet us face to face, to have a more in-depth negotiation and conversation on how are they going to take over. So if nothing goes wrong, we should be able to go back online, on the mid of May, or in the May period, we should be back online. The exchange will be back online on May period itself. So before that, guys, as mentioned, we do not want to hold anybody asset. We do not want to keep anybody asset. So from now until Unimax reopen, all your balance asset will be, guys, all your balance asset will be, giving back to you in taker form. So for those people who still have staking, do not worry. Yes, we consolidate every 10 days of your staking, and then that amount of staking reward is converted into 365 days. The first one may see very little, but after you accumulate 2 10 days, 3 10 days, or 4 10 days itself, that amount of taker token is going to be quite substantial. So have a little bit of patience, to see the amount of taker token accumulating in your account. That is going to motivate, especially after next week, the starting of next week when everything goes smoothly, we should see some movement in taker token, and people will start to get motivated about collecting taker token. So this is one thing. Second thing itself, guys, do not you know do not be discouraged about getting the 365 days. As mentioned, it is only temporary. Okay, we are not going to use 365 days to give back everything. Number one, okay, until you only be receiving this 365 days taker token, okay, until the Unimax exchange reopens itself. That is one thing. Second thing, guys, if Project Titan or Planet Titan move well, we could be accelerating the release, okay, of taker token, of your balance asset in taker token. So guys, help me, help the community, okay, before Unimax reopen. Please put your focus, please put your focus into Project Titan. Put your focus into Project Titan, and then let's solve the problem together. This is a problem where it can only be solved with the community and the company together. It cannot be solved by the community itself, and it cannot be solved by the company itself. This is the problem where both community and the company come together and solve it together. Okay, so this is the beauty of of our industry. Why? Because unlike banking industry, when anything happen, usually the whole weight fall into the bank and not the consumer. But the beauty of Web3 or crypto industry is that any problem arise is always the company and the community work together and go solve it. So hear me out, guys. Hear me out. Before Unimax reopen, okay, please do me a favor. We put our focus in Project Titan. If you don't want to focus on Project Titan now, it's okay. But please focus it starting of next week. Because starting from next week, all the operation, is going to be very familiar, because we're going to shift everything back to the mini app itself. So all the purchasing of computing power, all the registration will be done in the mini app, which is something that everyone is familiar. You can no need to focus now, give yourself some time a break. But next Monday onward, guys, we should be focusing on Project Titan. We should be focusing on building Planet Titan until Unimax 2.0 reopen itself. Because only this way we can solve whatever problem we have, together. Because when Project Titan or Planet Titan is moving well, we are able to, accelerate the release for everyone. So this is something that, I urge everybody to do it. The Vietnam community is okay to work with us. The Korean community is okay to work with us. The Europe community is okay to work with us. So, right now the Central Asia is okay to work with us. So we also hope that the South African community can work with us this journey until Unimax 2.0 reopen itself. So very much this is what I hope that everybody in South Africa is able to do it together with us. Because only by working together, only when the company and the community work together, we are able to solve the problem together. Okay, if you understand all the major financial crisis, whether it's 2008, whether it's COVID period, whether it's 1997, if you leave the burden to the company, if you leave the burden to the company, it will only lead to collapse of the whole ecosystem. So if the community and the company work together, we are able to move forward and we are able to move faster. And right now, there is one thing in front of us to work with, and that is Planet Titan. So I urge everyone again, before Unimax 2.0, before Unimax 2.0 go back online in these 2 months, let's work Planet Titan together. And then because while we are working Planet Titan together, a lot of things can be solved. Because all the problem in Unimax, all the things, all the problems in Unimax, whether it's in Unimax or UNX token, your balance asset or your staking, all these things can be solved when we work together in Planet Titan. So guys, work with me and walk with me for the next 2 months. I have put in too much. I have put in too much to give up right now. Do I have any glimpse, any idea at any second of thinking of giving up? Yes. Do I have any time where I feel frustrated, things are not going my way? Yes. Whatever you are feeling, I have the same feeling, guys. But when I recall back, all the way back in 2024, 2 years ago, when we started with nobody until now, and then I realized that, guys, I have put in too much to give up right now. I sacrificed too much to give up right now. So I urge everyone in the South Africa community, guys, don't give up. Work with me and walk with me. If you do not want to work with me, work with Mr. Jackie or work with Mr. Jackie. At the end of the day, there is two people in this company that will never leave. Okay, the first one is Mr. Jackie. The second one is me, myself. When everybody is gone, me and Mr. Jackie will still be here. So, both of us, both Mr. Jackie and myself, has put in too much to give up anything right now. So the only thing I can urge and the only thing I can say is that before Unimax go back online, guys, work with Planet Titan. Focus on Planet Titan in the next 2 months. We will be able to witness miracles, guys, after 2 months when Unimax 2.0 is back online. I know your balance asset is divided into 365 days and you're getting a little bit back here. I know your staking reward is consolidated into 10 days and then divided again in 365 days, guys. So that is, but trust me, guys, if we work on Planet Titan, together for the next 2 months, all these problems will be gone. I saw one message why the referral earning is stopped. Because, guys, that you need to understand one thing. Okay, why the referral earning is stopped. If we don't stop the referral earning, okay, we will never be able to solve all these problems. Okay, why is that so? Because for Unimax staking, the model, the commission model itself has a flaw. Okay, and we actually realized that. That's why we have Planet Titan. Let me just step by step explain to you. For yes, thank you so much. So why we need to stop the referral and you're only getting the staking reward? Very simple. Because guys, you see, the way the staking work actually doesn't make any sense. I was not the one to plan this staking. I was not Mr. Jackie did not plan this staking. It was another partner of us that planned this staking, and they overlooked something that is very important. Now imagine, guys, Okay, imagine guys, why UNX token? Because any project, what is considered a good project? It doesn't care who is your founder. It doesn't care who is the one behind the token. The only criteria that determine whether a project good or bad is how much the token price increase. Okay, it can be a shit token. It can be a token that's come out of nowhere. But if that token price increase 10 times, 20 times, 50 times, 100 times, that is a good project. That is the standard in this industry. But if you realize that, from day one until now, UNX token has only increased 3.6 times from 0.1 to 0.36 highest. It's only 3.6 times. Why is that so? Why the price of this token cannot go up? Okay, very simple. Because the logic of the staking is already wrong. When the people, before I take charge, when they plan this thing, it's already wrong. Let me give you an example. Number one, if you put in 10,000 USDT to stake 360 days on day one, okay? So the price has already increased 3.6 times, correct? And after 360 days, you will earn 300%, which is 3 times. So 3.6 times 3, that is 10 times, okay? Meaning that after 360 days, your 10,000 USDT become 100,500 USDT. So the higher the price it goes, okay, the bigger the bubble is going to be. Okay, so it doesn't make sense. So it doesn't make sense at all. I was not the one to plan this. If I was the one to plan this, we will have done a different things. Let me continue what I'm going to say, then you know the logic behind everything itself. So the price cannot go up anymore, because the higher the price it go up, after 360 days, the bubble become bigger. If you keep increasing the price of UNX token, the bubble become bigger. So there is no way we can increase the price without creating the bubble. So by the time when we realized this problem back in October-November period, we have been working on Planet Titan. Initially, the plan was to use UNX token to purchase computing power for Planet Titan, if you still remember, guys. So this is one way where we can shrink the bubble, make the bubble smaller. Okay. So of course, things did not go well. 9th of February, we have a security breach, which resulted into we have to stop operation, we have to pause operation of Unimax 1.0. But Titan still need to move on. So that's why instead of using UNX token, okay, we use TAKER token and USDT, to move forward with Project Titan. So when we realized that the staking model doesn't make sense, like in October period, we started in July. So in October, we realized that it's not good. It doesn't make sense. So in October, we already start to plan Planet Titan. So originally, as I mentioned, supposed to use UNX token to participate in Titan, so that we can make the bubble for UNX token to be smaller. But unfortunately, the 9th of February incident happened that we have to pause the operation for Unimax. So we can no longer use UNX token. But Titan still need to move forward. So that's why we change it to use TAKER token and USDT itself. So that is the thing that we already realized, So that is the reason why we cannot give out referral reward, because if we give out referral reward, there is no way we can make the bubble smaller. There is no way, even using TAKER token, there's no way we can make the bubble smaller. We can store. But we cannot stop the staking reward. So that's why staking reward still remains. Okay, every 10 days, we consolidate and then we divide into 365 days. But for the referral, for the team building reward, we cannot continue that because it will create more bubble for the UNX token. So this is one thing. So we realized this problem in October. So in November, we already start planning for Titan. So by January, we already have all the things get ready for Titan, and we're supposed to launch it on the 1st of March so that we can help to reduce the size of the bubble in UNX token. Unfortunately, the incident in 9th of February happened, so we cannot proceed with the plan. But Titan will still move forward itself. So if you understand what I mean, if you understand the whole incident itself, this is what actually happens. So guys, the way that we're going to solve Unimax problem, right, is the balance asset we're going to divide into 365 days, and then we're going to slowly giving you back in taker form. For the staking reward, we're going to consolidate into 10 days and then divide into 365 days, and give it back, give it back to our user, to our community. So every 10 days, you're going to see a lot of this taker token being consolidated together. So if you consolidate for 3 10 days and 4 10 days or 5 10 days, the taker token that you're receiving is going to be quite a substantial amount. And by then, if, guys, if Titan is moving fast and moving well, right, we can accelerate the release rate itself until Unimax 2.0 is up. So there is a chance that by the time Unimax 2.0 is back online, we have probably cleared all your staking reward and all your balance asset inside Unimax. That could be the scenario. And then we have solved all the problems that we're supposed to solve. But for that to happen, for that problem to solve, guys, we need everyone to work together with the company. Guys, every day, I have stayed up with Mr. Jackie. I have stayed up to until 1 to 2 a.m. Mr. Jackie stayed up until 5 to 6 a.m. And then the next day we still continue to solve the problem. Okay, because me and Mr. Jackie have put in too much to give up. So all in all, it's easier for me to say, but it's very hard for y'all to understand. Every time I say to solve this problem, we move forward with Titan. Because today you should know, why Titan can solve everything. Because if we move forward Titan and we do it very well, by the time Unimax reopen, you have probably got back all your balance asset in Unimax. And even probably all your staking reward that you're supposed to get in 360 days, you'll probably finish it in these 2 months, in these 60 days also. So guys, work with me and walk with me for the next 2 months. Okay, let's push Titan together. Let's push and all the bad things that we're supposed to encounter this year, we have already encountered. There isn't any bad things that we can imagine for us to encounter anymore. So moving next week onwards, guys, we are going to be smooth sailing all the way until the end of the year. So, and I can assure everybody, if you put in the same effort in Unimax and you put it in Planet Titan, you will see your income multiply at least 3 to 5 times more. Okay? Because the system in Unimax is supposed to make it easier for everyone to achieve. Okay? Easier to earn the income, easier to promote to the next level, easier this, easier that, By level L4, everybody have office subsidies, which means by level L4, you have enough support, from the system itself, right, from the commission system itself, to have your own office. Okay, our goal is still the same, to have 10,000 Titan office around the world. Let me just give you an update. On the 12th of February, when we pull out the data, we have 10 million Unilive users. And in Unimax, we have 800,000 Unimax users. we are the biggest active community in the world right now. And with Titan, guys, as the first lossless prediction market, we're going to attract more people into our community. So guys, as mentioned, me and Mr. Jackie have put in too much to give up at this point of time. Okay, with or without, with or without anyone, me and Mr. Jackie will still, holding hands together and walk this journey down the road. But of course, like, if we can hold everybody hands together to walk down this journey, it will be a more pleasant journey compared to just the two of us. As mentioned, guys, I just want to say a lot of, what I've been feeling over the past 2 years, in Unilive itself. I have, since day one, our first yacht party, our first Thailand, first, in 2024 November is our first, not event, but convention, in Thailand. Then on the 1st of January, we have our first event in Vietnam itself. And then on April last year is the first time where we meet Mr. Shandu, Mr. Michael, and the rest of the South, the key leader in South Africa and, the Europe community, all this time when we, all these little things is here and is here. I will never forget the journey in Unilife, because every journey to me, every step in Unilife is special. Every sacrifice in Unilife is special, So I hope, guys, later on, because I didn't know I need to do presentation, because I thought supposed to give you all the updates and things like that. So probably I will leave the presentation
I
to
know.
Mr. Michael.
Yeah, no.
So
Thank you,
yeah.
Mr. Hunter. I think you had only to just to do the updates, and we truly appreciate them, and we could sense your sincerity and how you are so passionate in this. Just one thing regarding the staking. To other people, when it reaches 100%, it continues.
Oh
It
no.
doesn't.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. In Unimax mini app itself, there is a auto restaking. Oh shit. Actually, I mentioned this in the live streaming itself. Please click do not auto restaking. If you auto restaking, after it expires, it will continue to restake again. So please click please click no to the auto restaking if you want the capital go back to the balance to release it out. So please, if you're free now, if you're still listening, go to Unimax mini app. There is an auto restaking button or slider itself, right? Push it to no auto restaking, and then which means that once you do that, when your staking expire, the capital will go back to the main balance, and then it will release out in 365 days. So this, I hope this will help. And then
Oh yes,
I
oh yes. I
saw
think it will help. Oh, I also forget about that. Yeah, I think it's the auto restaking that is an issue. Um,
yeah. If
um, I
anybody has if anybody have issue switching off the auto restaking, please let the IT know. Please let your leader know, and the leader will let the IT know which account cannot switch off the auto restaking. We will switch off for you. And then I saw then I saw some of them asking the question about the Binance itself. So TAKER tokens supposed to list in Binance, end of last year, somewhere around October, November period, but we stopped that listing. Because we want our community to hold TAKER token first, before it's listed in Binance. Because any token that lists in Binance, right, it will go another 10 to 50 times. The price will go another 10 to 50x. So we want our community to have the chance to hold a token that can appreciate 10 to 50x within the first few days when it launched, when it listed in Binance. So how are we going to list in Binance? Okay, two reasons why we can list in Binance. Number one, we are already in Binance Alpha. So any token that's already in Binance Alpha, meaning that you already have the ticket to list in Binance. Though you're already shortlisted to list in Binance. Second thing, if you look at the taker.xyz, the website itself, all these VC that's behind the token taker, guys, some of them are not crypto industry. They are not in the Web3 industry. Some of them are traditional finance venture capitalists, which means they deal with traditional product, and they are very well known in Wall Street itself. So by using their credential, we have a higher chance to negotiate with Binance to list our token there. So when are we going to list it? We're going to list it at the peak of the bear market. So when is the peak of the bear market? When Bitcoin go down to around 40,000 to 35,000, that is the peak of the bear market. And by then, we will be able to take a token, our community and all our VC to negotiate with Binance and let us list the token in Binance itself. So people who have the most taker token will be able to enjoy at least 10x to 50x the kind of price appreciation. So moving forward, I think by April itself, as mentioned, next week everything should move smoothly, and by April we should see some price movement of taker token also. So this is one thing. So if right now, guys, if you found that your data is not synchronized properly in the mini app in Titan itself, don't worry. Today, tomorrow, we are still updating the data. By coming end of this week, all the data should be fully synchronized. And then by Sunday, we will move all the operation into the mini app. So by Monday, everything should be smooth sailing. So all we left to do is to solve all these little display error, little bugs and things like that. But in terms of operation, by next Monday itself, everything should be smooth sailing. So make use of Titan itself, because Titan, you can participate in Titan as low as 10 USDT. So this is the time to make use of 10 USDT to build the community, and to push forward Titan itself. So yes, if you didn't ask for it, for auto staking is actually automatic. You need to click the off button. So guys, go and click the off button now. If you already auto, don't worry, meaning that you have another 300 at least 250% more. So it's not a bad thing also. But if you do not want to re-stick again, click the button off.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Hunter. Thank you so much. I think I'll just pass on two things because it's only me who has the privilege to talk. One thing that I need to confirm, the staking rewards that, the staking that has expired automatically, they go to the balance and then they are taken to the 365 days calculator
Correct.
to be paid in takers. That's number one. I understand that. Number two, with the a double portion, the one of double staking rewards, you remember? So am I right to say the double staking are still being paid?
Yes.
After 10
Yes.
days, they get to move to Cybertron to join the 365 days, right?
Yes. The double staking, for those people who are supposed to get the double staking, you will still be getting it in Taker token. So it will still be consolidated in 10 days and then divide by 365 days to release out.
Okay, that's perfect. Lastly, now this is a request. Okay, I'm not sure whether you had addressed before it's in your meetings regarding the tipping. Right now, since we can only tip using UNX and tip using C and so forth, all that we are using for tipping right now automatically means goes for this 365 days calculator thing. And our people which do the teaching and go online to give us teaching about either Planet Titan, Unimex, and all these developments, there's nothing that we can encourage them with if whatever that we are tipping them with will go to the 365 days. So can't there be a plan made for tippings to be at least accessed so that they can be able to be withdrawable?
Okay, by next Monday, latest by Tuesday, or next Monday and Tuesday itself, right, we will implement using Taker token for tipping itself. Okay, so we will have more information by next Tuesday on how we can use Taker token to tip our live streamer. So this part itself, okay, we already received a lot of requests from other community. So next week onwards, we will be able to use Taker to tip our live streamer, so that for our live streamer they will still be able to get tipping. And Taker token, as you all know, you can sell it in Gate.io, in Binance Alpha, and in all those exchange.
Wow, thank you very much, Mr. Hunter. I didn't expect that you'll stay for so long with us. When I spoke with Michael, I said since you had addressed many of these things yesterday, even if it was going to be 15 minutes, it was going to be enough with us, because Michael is also capable to answer most of the questions that you've been answering. But to have you seated here up to this time and then answering them, we are very much happy. We will continue be requesting the assistance of support, because people have many small issues, different unique issues. This one has this and this one has that, and we don't want to be troubling the same people with the load. If we can have the support coming in whatever shape or form, we can really appreciate that. Yeah, I think that will be it. Then we will allow Michael also maybe to just run through the presentation quickly, so that members that are here just don't only hear about the problems and the solutions, but get to hear the business as well. What is it that excites us about Planet Titan? Back to you, Mr. Hunter, and then Michael can please take over.
Yes, thank you
All
so
right,
much.
thank
So,
you
Mr.
guys. Thank you
Hunter,
so much.
because yeah, you already have flight time, so thank you so much for your time and explanations. I think all community now know much detail, everything, and understand plan company. So you can leave and we do presentations, and then I also answer in questions, because I think 95% informations I know.
All right, thank you guys. Thank you so much, guys. As mentioned, guys, last but not least, really at the bottom of my heart, Michael know my wife. Michael has seen my kids. My family is also part of Unilive. My family, especially my wife, has also been helping Unilive, little things here and little things there. So me and my family have put in too much to give up right now. So even if guys, even if Mr. Jackie decided to give up, I will not give Unilife up. But I know Mr. Jackie will not do that also. So guys, work with me and work with me. You definitely can solve everything, all issues together. All right, guys. Thank you so much for having me here. Thank you so much. Let's arrange next week. Let's arrange another time, to meet online again. And then, by then we should, the moving forward, I hope that all the Zoom meeting we have with the South Africa community is good news, and nothing but good news. All right, guys. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank
Hunter.
you, Mr. Hunter. Thank you, sir.
Okay, guys, so let's start our presentations. I think Mr. Hunter created very good his presentations and explanations, because when we know all informations, when we know all plan and so on, much easy build business, because we can share to our community info. When people understand, when people see logic, they start stay in good mood. They have good energy to promote, to share informations to the new people. So let's start. Of course, I think we don't need to tell this time a lot about Unilive, but you know, like actually what I just add, because we know Unilive is actually a tool who bring new community, who bring new traffic. And like in Unimex, like in Titan, and in next future product company, target Unilive, it's accumulate community and then convert this community in users in Web3 area. Because even now when crypto very popular, we already buy meat and bread and do everything, still many people don't understand what is blockchain, what is crypto, USDT, how to use, for what is this. But everyone know what is a short video and live stream, and that's why very easy involved in applications like this. So that's why Unilive is like our main door. It's like a bridge from Web 2 in Web 3, because these tools, this app, they help us bring new community and then convert this community in our business partners, and we have opportunity to make money together. So that's why about Unilive, we don't tell a lot. Everyone already know, and just soon when a company launch new type of monetizations, we start check how it's work. We just explain people rules and so on, and then again, of course, moves to the Planet Titan. So what is a Planet Titan? Planet Titan is actually world first lossless predictions DAPP. And I think much more people listen about Polymarket, because Polymarket is now like a biggest giant in world who launch product like this. And you know, when I think about predictions market, and now this area, this industry, it seems like when many years before first exchange come in market, and first exchange who come, they took market. They now receive money from all crypto world. And I think similar situations we have now with predictions market, because biggest one now it's Polymarket, second is Kalshi, and something else we just listen, they start coming market. So this is why this trend just start. And what is good? We not just follow this trend, we create trends, because Planet Titan, it's first predictions market in all the world who have non-lose. And it's very cool. So if we check in size market now, it's around 500-600 billion, and most of them 440 is Polymarket, then Kalshi 58, and other platform 20-50 billion. So it's not too small, but not too bad, not too big, because this industry just start exploding. And analytic prognose up to 2030, we extend almost $1 trillion. And of course, prediction market who stay in this in market, who stay first, they of course have opportunity to receive some percentage from this $1 trillion. And I'm sure when now our company launch already product, when we start use, where we start predict, where we start share info, guys, look, I do predictions in $100 and win 180. Woo, guys, I put but my predictions in wrong and I'm not lose. How? When people start share this feedback, it can be stay massive. And of course, because this is stay massive, community start grow. And in this predictions market, in Planet Titan, we need use TAKER token. So of course, more community coming token grow. And we have opportunity to make money, not just from predictions, but also from token price grow. So that's why it's very interesting. So Planet Titan, it's product who made 100% company Unilive, team Unilive. But they decide buy TAKER token, TAKER protocol, and use TAKER like utility, like a fuel in this product. And if you go in website taker.xyz, you can find much more information about this TAKER protocol, about this ecosystem, about all this, about all his technology. They have DEX, they have blockchain, they have a lot interesting. And you can see how much big foundations invest in this company, like Spartan, Electric Capital, Dragonfly, DCG, Polygon. So all this information is transparent. So that's why these projects, before our company buy these projects, they also have big community. And now when our company start develop these projects, when the company adds new product, we have opportunity not just use community Unilive, but also receive community from second market. And again, more community, more holders, more users stay in token, they grow. Token grow, we grow, we make money. So token symbol in TAKER look like this. They have supply 1 billion, and Now circulation supply 170 plus token. And actually we use this token in Binance Smart Chain, but because they have own blockchain, they also have in his own chain. But now company deactivate, and now we use this token just in BNB chain. In future, of course, when projects grow and community grow, company maybe can use some additional technology from this TAKER protocol. So you can find info in CoinMarketCap, Binance Alpha, Gate.io, CoinGecko, and in different exchange. If you go in CoinMarketCap, you have more info. And what I already know, like when we go smoothly around 2-3 months, companies start also list this token in second exchange, tier 3, tier 2, but of course main target company in TAKER, it's list him in Binance. And we really have this opportunity because when we have around 50 million trading day volume, we have opportunity go in Binance, because what need big tier 1 exchange? Just trading volume and big community. If they see these 2 points, easy you can receive this listing. And like, or Mr. Jackie think in summertime we have very good beer market. When you come in some big exchange in beer market and show, look, we grow and we can bring this turnover to you, exchange have money. So that's why, of course, they allow a listing. So let's discuss about core mechanism. Like in difference business, we have 2 way. Actually, here we have 3 way. Let's discuss about first way from part investors, because here we have opportunity to stay like investors, not invite anyone and make passive income. We have opportunity build community and receive referral bonuses from them, and also we have opportunity just promote product and also make money from this. So that's why we have 3 way how you can make money from Planet Titan. So first, investments. You have opportunity invest from $10 up to $13,000. And depends how much computing power you buy, you receive from 0.8 up to 1.5% daily. So when we invest 50% in USDT, 50% in token TAKER. Why company do this way? Because first of all, this strategy help not increase so fast bubble. And also, before you like a new people come, where you go? You go in exchange and buy tokens. So you help create the trading daily volume. Then all this 50% token company burn. So it's create already deficit in market. 50% USDT, we every time we have like reserve USDT to add new liquidity in market. So that's why circulation stay much stable. Then when you invest, doesn't matter how much you buy computing power, and this computing power work up to 3x. So if, for example, you buy computing power in $1,000, they work up to you receive $3,000. But what is also very comfortable in this investments opportunity, even you start from $10, you invest 11 times $10, you have already together 110, you have 1% daily. You have together all computing power 1,001, 1.2% daily, 10,001, 1.5% daily. So it means you can create compound, and even from small capital you can create good passive income. So then let's discuss much detail how it's work. For example, token price is 2 cents and you want to invest 20,000 USDT. So you need 10,000 USDT and you need 500,000 token TAKER. So it means you buy 20,000 computing power, you receive 1.5% daily. It means 300 USDT, it means 15,000 token TAKER. From this 15,000 token TAKER, 80% you available to sell and withdraw anytime, 20% go in frozen account, and this 20% you can use in prediction. So why it's also good for us? Because when all our investor leader, they start predict, we have another turnover inside prediction market. And when this turnover increase as well, I open and show. I need connect, 1 minute. Not here. Here. When your turnover in prediction market start increase, you also able to receive from 1 per 5% from whole predictions. Doesn't matter it's wrong predictions or it's correct predictions, you able to receive this bonus from 1 per 5%. So this why even we just invite investors, 20% he definitely need predict, and we have additional income. Then we discuss how it's working details. So in summarize, we have opportunity to invest from $10 up to $13,000 and receive income from 0.8 up to 1%, 1.5% daily. 80% we withdraw and sell, 20% we predict. And soon when company launch already from everyone this product, we show you how predict correct, and also this 20% receive from passive income. Then let's discuss about compensation plan. They're actually very easy and very, very comfortable. And I tell you already, I start to receive bonuses, and I see this compensation plan give us 2, 3, 4 times more than we have opportunity to make in Unimexc. Much easy and much more. So they also work like income from income with different level, but a little bit much interesting. When you want, if you want build business, you need buy computing power in minimum 100 USDT. Then you have 2 direct referrals, and if you have total team sales $2,000, you receive level 1. And from this moment, you have 10% income from whole your community to the infinity levels. Then, when you already have 1,000 USDT, you have 2 people with previous rank, so it means 2 different teams with previous rank, $10,000 turnover, you have 18%. So in this moment, from level 1, you have 18 minus 10, it's 8% income from income. And in all this current program, you just need personal investments, you just need total team sales, and 2 people with previous rank. Of course, if you have 3, 4, 5, it's better for you because you have much more and much fast. But even from 2 people, you have opportunity to create big business and receive amazing income. And most important, biggest target all leader, it's receive level 4. Why? We, like Mr. Hunter tell, is juicy rank. Because when you receive level 4, you already start to receive subsidy, it's first of all. And secondly, you have opportunity receive from first, second, and third generations also income. Even someone stay in same rank like you or higher than you. So for example, as you know in Unimexc, if I am level 5, Mr. Shando level 5, from Mr. Shando I have, from his team, no. Here, from level 4 and above, doesn't matter he stays same rank like me, he biggest rank than me, I continue to have income from him. So how it's work in detail? I have one good slide, it's my partner helped me create. So for example, this is our friend or upline, Mr. Jason, he level 6. This is me, I'm level 5. This is 3 my partners who have level 6, level 6, level 6. So how I make money in these situations? In Planet Titan, system count 3 generations maximum rank who help you receive maximum rank. So in this example, this guy biggest and first in this branch. So it's mean he count to Jason, receive new level if Jason have second branch. So how much and how Jason make money from all this example? From this guy, from this guy team, he have 7% income from income. From this guy, 5% income from income. And from this to the infinity levels, 3% income from income. So doesn't matter same rank or higher, you continue make income. How from this? Because I am level 5 and I have different branch, Jason have 8% difference and also subsidy. So how much I make money in this example? Also 753 because it's my branch. From this branch 75, and from this branch differential. So this is why this compensation plan actually much easier to build and duplicate. Also, I want to show you this one example because you know in statistic, if you want to invite 2 person, you just need 1 week. Definitely you need 1 week. It's enough to invite 2 person and teach him do same. Everyone have friends who you call and tell, bro, look, new projects come in market, very interesting, let's go make money. First he invest, then he asks, what the shit, what is this? Because he trusts you, that's why he go with you. Everyone have like minimum 2 friends. So that's why easy from 1 week, invite 2 people. And from this 1 week, you also can teach him do same. But of course, this statistic is like a perfect variant. If you spend every day sometimes, this is really work. Because in my experience in my life, I do this strategy. My mentor teach me and I have some bad situations and I work every day, day by day. And after 13 weeks, I receive team 8,000 people. It's really work if you seriously care about business. So middle deposit in team, it's around $1,000. Someone put 100, someone 5,000, someone 10,000, someone 300, but middle, it's 1,000. But even we count about 100, it's also a good example, but I already calculated with 1,000. So from 13 week, you have opportunity to receive 8 million turnover. And in our compensation plan in Planet Titan, it's allow you to receive level 7. So you receive 6% difference from level 6 and 12% subsidy. So total 18%. And from this turnover, you are able to receive $14,000 daily. So this model much interesting and much easy. For example, in Unimax model, I have level 5 and around $35 million turnover. My income stay around $5,000 daily. Now I count if I have same situations here, maybe I'm able to receive at least $20,000 daily. So this is why all job what we do, most important, team safe, team under us. So you just need explain team informations, teach him how to do, how to invest, how to present, and continue make new turnover. And definitely in same result, in same turnover, you have couple times more income than before. So this is why I'm sure around 3-4 months, and we have opportunity to stay even stronger, even better, even bigger. So let's discuss next. So it's about compensation plan. We have here also one very, very good example. How much you can make money if everyone invests just minimum, $100 each. In level 1, you already have 1.6 daily. In level 2, 6.4 daily. In level 3, $28 daily. Level 4, $180 daily. Level 5, already $480 daily. Level 6, $2,400 daily. Level 7, $7,200 daily. Level 8, $36,000 daily. And level 9, minimum $136,000 daily. It's minimum because in this example, we count if each person invests just 100 USDT. But of course, we have also limit 3x. So this 3x limit we have and from passive income and from active income. So for example, you put $1,000, $100 you receive from passive income, and $2,900 you receive from referral system. Your limit is finished. So that's why you don't want to lose your limit, you don't want to lose your income, you do reinvest. But very important things, you don't need to receive exactly 3x. Because for example, if you put 1,000, make 3,000, your limit is finished, burn. You cannot invest $100 and increase your limit in 300. You need again invest at least what you have before. So this is why my recommendations, you receive already 2,800, 900, add a little bit more, add a little bit more. So this strategy also good from all active user. Why? Because someone starts from $100, someone 200, someone 5,000, but soon they receive definitely 3x limit and they start reinvest. And together we help each other earn much more and much fast. So that's why this limit, it's good also from system because every time we reinvest 50-50. Every time we create circulation token. Every time we burn a lot of token taker and help price increase. And we help each other also make much more and much fast. So that's why it's very interesting. And now let's discuss about our product. Of course, we learn and understand how work in theory, but soon we can use in practice. And when we use in practice in real time in Zoom, we show, we put predict, lose, wrong, this, people stay much interesting because we have opportunity involved in real time with this product. And it's very interesting because when I stay in office, I have opportunity test. It's really funny. It's emotion, it's energy, and you stay and wait, let's go, up, down, because it's funny. So that's why I'm sure with this product, even much easy we can build our business. This year we have a lot of big events, 28 president elections, we have FIFA sport, we have many different macroeconomic climate things, so many events in which people can predict. And again, this is first predictions market with no lose. So when I share some video, guys, you can predict and not lose. Mr. Shandu, then Mimi, and another people in Latin America. Just imagine, Latin America is very crazy in football. and they very love football. So when they start use predictions market and predict, we can invite all Latin America. We can create millions of people inside our ecosystem. More people we have, much bigger we stay, much expensive token stay, and much sustainable and much success our company stays. So that's why this is trend 2026. And our company follow and create trend in trend. It's very interesting. So in our prediction market, we have two way, like manual way and predictions with AI. In manual way, you put, for example, 100 USDT, predict correct. You win 180, finish. You lose, and if you not use insurance, you also lose. But if you use insurance and you lose, 20% from this $100 go in computing power, 80% go in speed up account. And from this speed up account, you receive daily same amount what you have in passive income. So that's why when you lose, you don't lose, but just slowly receive back your principal amount, and you can predict, you can play again. For us, actually, from leaders, from active users, this method much interesting. Why? Because even you invite someone who tell, I don't want to invest, I don't want build team, I just want predict. When he lose, this 20% go in buy computing power. And this computing power increase our turnover. And we have income from this. So this is why from us, it's very interesting. So how to use insurance? First of all, you need to switch button to use insurance. Second, you can, this insurance stay 10% from your betting amount. And third one, you cannot bet more than 10% of your balance. So maybe now it's not very understandable with in theory, but when we launch, we do presentations, we do it in practice, and I think everyone can understand easy how to use. So second variant, it's AI control. They have similar model. If you win, you win. If you lose without insurance, you lose. But if you lose with insurance, you have couple points, couple steps, what you need to do. Let me show here, because it's biggest screen. So for example, you have 2,000 token in your balance. It's between 1,500 and 2,600. So it means you need to use 1,500. You need to have exactly amount, like in this picture, because in different way, we cannot use insurance with AI. You predict in 1 token, lose, 3 token, lose, 8 token, lose. If you put 21, you already lose. So you need exactly follow rules. 20, lose, 50, lose, 120, win. You win, okay, you need to use again. Lose, 8 times you lose. In these situations, if you 8 times lose, 90% with your amount, what you lose, go in your balance, and you can predict again. So you just lose 10% fees. So you see what is the big difference between prediction market and bookmaker. If you play, we see bookmaker, they very interesting if you every time lose, because if you lose, they make money. Prediction market, you play not from bookmaker, you play from from another people meaning. So it's like a exchange informations. So it's not so hazard like in bookmaker. This is why system, platform, doesn't matter. You win, you lose, system use his fees every time. And this is why from system, doesn't matter what you do. You predict, system, you win, system make money. You lose, system make money. This is why it's very interesting. And also you see, when you already have level 4, you have opportunity also receive 3.5% fees from whole predictions. So then, for example, you have level 4, I have level 4, some 10 people have level 4. In liquidity pool from this fees company, $100. We distribute this $100 between us. System stay bigger, we have more money. So that's why it's also very, very interesting. Then now we have in our prediction market just crypto, but also company add forex, metal, microclimate, political, crypto event, sport event. So many more things soon come. Like Mr. Hunter tell, from 1st April, company already start add new updates, airdrop, some new things who help and us and who help product grow much fast. So this one is also very, very interesting. Now we have also limitless event. So they start from 6 March until 4 April. And because we have this a little bit pause, company prolongize first event who work from 6 March until 15. So they work 1 more week. How it's work? If your direct people buy computing power, 50 we have USDT, 50 in Taker. So for example, he buy in $1,000. So 50% USDT is $500. You able to receive 20% from this $500 directly in your account, and of course we can withdraw. Then we have 10% and 5%. So you also able to use this small event, this promo, to increase your business much fast, because it's also very interesting. It's like an additional income. And you see, because company now create much easy way how you can participate in Planet Titan. Now we can build this business much easier, because company have actually a lot of things before in support, in IT team, like we do this wrong, we do this wrong, we do this. So this is why now it's easy. How you do? You just use one link, like usually, link from Unilive, this one. When you register it, you go in circle and you click Planet Titan. Then system propose you bind your wallet. So you need bind your Web3 wallet, MetaMask, Trust Wallet, Token Pocket, SafePal, depends what is much comfortable for you. Then when you bind, finish. You just click assets, you click deposit, and you replenish USDT. Then when your USDT coming, you just need exchange this USDT 50% in Token Taker. We also want as company, when company finish all these things, click in one button. We buy and system automatically buy USDT, Taker, burn, bin. So much easier, because you know, sometimes 3 click is good from people. 4 click, oh, it's already hard. So that's why it's much easy, much comfortable people can participate in this product. It's easy for him, it's better for us. But even now, it's also already very comfortable. By the way, if you buy computing power from 5 match until 11 match, click this button, Assets Audit Assistance, and follow this form. It's also help company clarify data, and you receive plus 5% in your computing power. So if you don't do this before, do it now. Little bit excursus about our dashboard. So in assets, we have opportunity deposit, withdraw, and exchange Token Taker or USDT. Then in finance, you able to see how much computing power we have, and oh sorry, я на Zoom не беру. Sorry. Again, because someone called me and they cancel. 1 minute, I could show close again and open again. Sometimes these features in the phone work not very good. So here you have opportunity to check how much computing power you buy and all these earning details. And here is like a total minded taker, how much you already make Token Taker. And in a second update, we have opportunity here, see status bar, who help you control your limit X3. So step by step, company add more features, more widget, who help you control your business much easier. Here, we cannot predict and we cannot use product, because now business part in Unilive Planet Titan, prediction market just in Web3 wallet. So you need to use MetaMask, Token Pocket, or maybe you open website in your laptop, connect your wallet and start predict. So when it starts, we of course show you how it's do. Then here you have opportunity receive also your link, but I'm not recommend you use this link, because if you just give link product, they register it under you, but they not synchronized with all ecosystem Unilive. So that's why when you send referral link, just send link from Unilive, because when you build from link Unilive, every time in all current and future product ecosystem, you have same team every time. So that's why not use this link. Just here you can find rules about turnover product and about how to predict with AI prediction. Then here we have, of course, my team sections, and you're able to check informations about how much you make from passive income, how much you make from team income, your total current turnover, and of course, if you click team details, you're able to see information about all your downlines. In new update, in this future update, company also add opportunity check first, second, and third generations your people and control all this business. So you see now, and we have idea, and Mr. Shandu proposed very good idea, but we not push this idea now because company needs first of all like a fix this technical issue, create system in 100% ideal perfectly, and then company add features, widget design, this that, and we have opportunity to promote this business much easier and much comfortable. So in this time it's full presentations and full information. So if you have any questions, of course you can ask or you can write, or maybe Mimi or Patrick or Mr. Shandu, you can also add something.
Mr. Michael, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's possible to have the settings to allow people to unmute themselves and be able to ask. I don't know what happened to my volume.
Try now, because I think now they can, or maybe yes, now they definitely can.
But as from my side, guys, I think you have been able to hear the presentation clear from Michael. If you guys have questions, please just unmute yourself and ask your question regarding the presentation. If there's something you felt that you needed to ask while Mr. Hunter was here, you can also take that opportunity to ask Michael. He'll be able to assist you. Over to you guys, just to give some questions. We will therefore release leader Michael.
Okay, good afternoon, leaders. Good afternoon, Putti. How are you doing? Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you well. Hello.
Okay, hello, my
Zoom and Zoom.
Yeah, man, it's been super hectic, but I would like to appreciate everything that you have done for us. The clarity and everything in the presentation, it is very, very clear. We appreciate. I honestly do not have a question this side, but my issue was on the Unilive, because when we are promoting Unilive, we promote it as a decentralized application. So we appreciate that in future we will not have discrepancies on the mini app and then it affects Unilive as a social media platform, because honestly, if it is the traffic that Unilive needs, the traffic we got it. We are speaking with people all around Africa on how they can get monetized in content creation, which is what Unilive is looking for. So we really do not want to be deprived on the Web3 side of Unilive. So that is all my submission. Otherwise, thank you so much for the presentation. We are ready to go. We are ready. We are fired up.
Yeah, thank you so much, Cecilia. I understand.
Okay, thank you.
So, guys, if you have any questions, you can ask. You can turn on your microphone.
Good day, Michael.
Friends.
Yeah, I just want a clarity about what Mr. Hunter says when he says we're gonna go back to Unimex. I just want to know if they're gonna minimize the amount of who are coming are allowed to be in at Unimex. I don't know how the thing will work. I want to know how that thing would work.
So now, for example, we have this staking in Cybertron, like a minting. So it's not in 365 days. It's before we launch Unimax again. So for example, you have now in balance $1,000, $300 you receive here, then last $700 you continue to receive in Unimax like before. So we're not able to open new staking in Unimax after launching like before. They have, of course, already like normal exchange. But all staking what we have now, all investment we have now, they continue work in Unimax.
Oh, okay. So, which means we're not gonna use Planet Titan anymore.
No. We can use and we continue use. Just when we launch exchange, staking from Unimax, they continue working Unimax. But Planet Titan, we continue use, we can promote, we can invest.
Okay.
And also because
Okay.
in exchange, they launch affiliate program, ambassador program. If you invite some people who trade, who do some activity, you also able to receive fees from all actions your team, like in Binance, like in Bybit, or so on.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Maybe have another questions?
Hi, Michael. Ow! I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes, bro.
Samba cash flow, we can hear you say you can put your question.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, leaders, for allowing us to have this session, first of all. And thank you so much for all the efforts you actually putting in place so that we all moving forward, we all getting to get more clarification on everything which is it's been happening with the company and all the upgrades and all the efforts the company is putting in place so that everyone can actually move, everyone can actually win into this company of us, which we're busy with and we're busy loving each and every single day. So probably I have this question, which maybe some of us are still asking ourselves. And I got this question as well from one of the leaders who asked me this question. It's about people who are currently having their staking, right? And when you disable the auto staking, once your assets goes back to your staking which you had goes to your assets and you get paid in patron, right? So automatically that person does not hold any UNX tokens anymore. So when Unimax exchange goes back on track, so meaning that person will no longer have UNX token, they need to try and get new UNX token. So what's going to happen for someone who would like to hold the UNX token still?
They can click on after renewal and they have another staking. But even someone lose all his staking or sell or Unix or sell or so on, they allow to buy new Unix in exchange and put in new staking, but already with conditions normal exchange, like in different exchange. But they 100% have opportunity to buy new token or receive new token and so on. So depends who want to use which strategy, turn on or turn off after staking. I actually, because all my staking in 1 year, so just a couple small I have, but I also put in after annual.
Okay, loud and clear. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. And
Thank
at
you, my
least
brother.
we have more clarification and I'm going to go live around 8 with our team since we're doing a 90 days challenge. This is going to be our first live streaming. So hopefully we have now more information so that we can also share with the team and see how we're going to build the Planet Titan to the next level. Thank you so much.
Welcome, my bro. I'm definitely sure when we start to use also Planet Titan, I mean prediction market product, it's helped us a lot and easy build because it's really very funny. It's very interesting.
Amazing. We can't wait for that.
Michael, man, I can't keep you for long. Thank you very much, sir. You've been a very supportive upline, very, very supportive upline. We have never, not even one day, felt like walking this journey alone as Team South Africa. You are always here with Leader Jason, and for that, we appreciate you. I think you have given us the information we're looking for, and yeah, I think we will be keeping in touch as always. You are in our groups. You are helping us with many other things. Thank you so much with this lovely presentation and for hosting us in this Zoom and organizing Mr. Hunter for us. Thank you very much, leadership. We truly appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. I'm sure together, like we tell Unilive family, we can together we grow and we continue to grow and stay and bigger and better and successful.
Thank you so much. I think with that being said, guys, I'm rushing to a Bible study now, and we'll meet in the groups. I hope the 90-day challenge is now starting already, because when we are reporting in our groups, we don't want to hear an excuse from your group saying, hey, now we thought maybe people are still waiting. We're not waiting for anything now. We are plugging and playing Planet Titan. That's all we are doing, because that's where money is. There's no money to be made through Unimex now. We need to face that reality. Yes, there is a plan to resuscitate the Unimex and the UNX, but we cannot afford to lose the Planet Titan and the TAKER token. So, guys, let's get the ball rolling, and we will always be around and available to assist on those minor and many mistakes that are still there, and errors and malfunctions will be there to assist you to fix them all. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much, Michael.
So thank you so much, guys, and see you next Zoom. Because after 8 minutes, we have another Zoom. Work every day, 24/7. So thank you so much for your attention, for your support, for your trusting, and let's go together in the top. See you.